Hello everyone, this is Commander Megan and welcome to my channel and a way too late what's in the box video. Sorry about that so very late. Work and health came a little bit in between and well, health is more important than my channel and even my work. Especially at this stage because this channel doesn't pay me anything and it only costs me time and sometimes even money. I do it for fun, so don't worry about that. Right, Indomitus. The new box art, I start with that, looks amazing. The marine might be a little bit too vibrant for my taste with the rest of the box, but it fits very well. The bright shining future of the Empire. Yes. And the cosmic horrors known as the necron tier. It's more the bright, shining hope for the future than if anything else. So yeah, the box looks cool. They said it isn't a starter's box. That is interesting. It's a launch box. That reminds me a little bit more of how they did with the sisters. Also a launch box. So it's not to start the army, but for those who are already playing. Although this has 2 armies in it, where the sisters had only 1. So that makes it a little bit weird to be just a launch box and not a starter box. But yeah, there's that. Let's go to the first video. So, that was the video. I like it. You see a lot of the models. And here's an overview of them. Well, you see all of the models in the box. And they all look really good. Mind you, this video will be more focused on the marine side than the necron side. That more because I have a few extras for the marines that I don't have for the necrons. I must say, I'm not a necron player. But I love these models. There are only a few things I don't like about this all. And more on that when I go into the focus of the models.
The hour has never been darker. Amidst our broken imperium, ancient horrors rise to steal what remains of the Emperor's night. Yet, hope remains. Our Primarch has returned to us. Through him, we are reborn, blessed with the strength to endure. And in enduring, we prevail. We are the Ultramarines. We are the slayers of kings. None shall stay our wrath.
Again, Ultramarines are the poster boys. But we can say that we are used to that right now. Even though it's annoying at times. But yeah. On to the models. This captain, I don't like the helmet, but that's not it. I do like the helmet, but it's a bit strange looking, especially with the hull model. He's standing at ease with his helmet open, with his shield in front of him, but his sword at the ready. Not like a striking pose, no, just at the ready, like you would be standing when you expect your opponent to be close. Then you will not be holding your shield like that, and you will not be having your helmet like that. Because if you want to close your helmet, you need to make a strange flip with your head. And if that works, your helmet is not good. Or you need to lower it with your one of your hands. Well, that means you need to drop one of your war gear. So the pose is a bit off to me. However, it's an easy fix. I mean, the helmet is an easy change out. The sword arm is probably easy to fix as well. And the base is too cluttered to me, but I reckon that's an easy fix as well. Here's a little bit of the sprue. The most of the clutter for me was actually the necron on there, and it's a separate part. So as I said, it's an easy fix. You can see a lot of the bits, different heads, so a very easy fix. And the other side of the sprue. No, this is another sprue. This is for the next model. The lieutenant with the Volkite blaster. Here you can see a better of the inside of the storm shield. I really like this model. It has a shooting pose, still using the shields, sword at the ready. Yeah. The only problem is it is yet another lieutenant. I wonder if they may get a special datasheet or put it on the standard datasheet. I hope when they bring out a new codex that most of the war gear options will be just that. Even if it is just switch everything for that, not too much datasheets. Although too many datasheets and you can actually make an army out of lieutenants, and that is kind of funny. Hero Hammer style. Right, Chaplain. I'm not sure what to think of this Crozius. It's better than the previous primaris Crozius, because this is an actual Crozius. So I cannot complain too much on that. Striking pose, I like that. Very much details. I hope the model gets more head options. Although this head looks amazing, but my army, I want everyone to wear helmets. Even if it is just like the visor one as of the captain. Am I gonna put that one on here? I'll just try. Not sure. My armies, I want as much as possible helmets. I think only my chapter master doesn't have a helmet, but his head is so very hooded, and he's got his helmet still on the belt. So yeah, and that is the rare exception in my whole primaris force. The Judiciar or Judicar, a new type of chaplain, and the hourglass is in time altering something to make it easier to slay down characters. We don't have any idea about the rules, so no idea what that means. I have heard a lot of complaints about the sword end. This is a medieval executioner blade, so he is an executioner, hunter of traitors. We do not know much of the lore. I hope it has more to do with that. Let's say it better. I hope he is more in line with a commissar in a guard army than just being yet another chaplain. He will be probably more of a buff character than anything else. And overall, I like his style. I'm not very sure on the head and his mouth mask. It fits his looks, but not my taste. Overall, I love this model. And then the Blade Guard. Blade Guard veterans. There's a debate that if they are first company or not. The only problem with that is, are they or not, is mostly for Dark Angels. Any other chapter, it doesn't really matter. For the Dark Angels, if they are first, yeah, then they would be Deathwing. If not, then they're not Deathwing. They are written as the most resilient. I wonder if that means just because of their storm shields, because I do not see them having Gravis armor. Although their shoulder pauldrons are bigger, in my opinion. So I wonder. We'll see that when we get to the intercessors though. These pauldrons look quite large. But if they are just regular armor 10, Mark 10, then they are not the most resilient possible. But the storm shields gives them most certainly a resilience that others did not have before. So yeah, we'll see. Overall, I like the models. Not too overly cluttered. They have their heavy bolt pistols, all power swords and storm shields. They seem to come in a squad of 3, which is interesting in itself. Yeah, I like them. And then the Blade Guard Ancient. The only of the Blade Guard I am fully not sure about. I don't mind all the drapings and all that. I do find it funny what he's holding in his hand. The skeletal hand. It looks like it belongs to the banner itself, so he can slap others with it. But I am not a great fan of the banner itself, to be honest. Too over the top for my taste. Especially the skeletal part. I do like the wings idea and the halo idea, but the skeletal part, not so sure about it. But that's my personal opinion, and it's far from a fact. It is actually good how they made it. Designed it. Just not my taste. And again, the same size of pauldron, so maybe I imagine things with the Blade Guards themselves. Here we have the Gravis Eliminators. No, Eradicators. With long-ranged Melta rifles. But what does long range mean in regards to Melta? I mean, multi-Melta is 24. A Melta gun is 12. So these will either be 24 full on, or they will be 36 to my reckoning. Or 30 is also a possibility. No idea. And we'll find out once the box hits. Although they are Gravis, so they are basically Terminator equivalents of the Gravis armor, except for the 2+ save. And they look awesome. A bit static, but that's okay with these models. Well, looking at these shoulder pauldrons, I think the Blade Guards just wear regular Mark 10 armor. The Assault Intercessors. There's a large debate going on if they will be fast attack or not because of the logo on their shoulder. That logo is a close support symbol, not a fast attack symbol. So that doesn't say they need to be fast attack. And frankly, most of the boxes that GW sorts out, they have a troop choice. And since this is the only infantry style that can fit that bill, I reckon there will be a troop choice. And with the close support symbol on the shoulder, Vanguard veterans, okay, they are not primaris, also have that symbol and they are elites. Reavers, which are primaris, have that symbol on their shoulder and are elites. And then we have the incursors, if I say correctly. They have also that symbol on the shoulder, and guess what? They are troop choices. So everything points out that they are troop choices. Maybe the assault intercessors, once they finally get jetpacks, they will be considered troops, but fast attack, I mean. But that will be probably a while away. And here is a little bit of a look of the total sprue. You see the blade guard and the jet plane and the ancient. And the melter from the eradicators. So this looks like a simple sprue, where most of them are on, maybe 2 sprues to get them completely, but I see many of the units already in here. And then one of the sprues of the assault intercessors. Right on. Outriders. I love these guys. There's a lot of debate again about the ground clearance. Imagine the following. If these drive over a rock, the rock will be pulverized. And if you look at the suspension, they actually have the ability to raise the ground clearance enough for regular debris. So, yeah, don't look at that too much. The other complaint that I heard was about why not jet bikes. Everything is jet except for the bikes. Well, mostly because of the looks. According to Jess Goodwin, who was a major part in the sculpts, he just liked the looks of wheeled bikes much more. So, there you have it. That's why they have got wheels, not propulsions. I do like the bikes though, including the low clearance. It's weird for wartime, but so many more things are weird for wartime. Why even use close combat when a gun kills better? Yet we have whole close combat armies. Things like that. So realism, too much realism will break the game. And this is not a game breaking to look into the low ground clearance. I like them. And here we got a little bit of the look of the sprue. Looking at this, it will not be the most easy task to convert them. If you, for example, would want to convert to have a little bit more ground clearance, you will need to take a better look once you have the sprue in your hands, because the boxy end goes over it, but it is right attached to it to make the wheel a little bit lower to raise the height. So they're more like racing car bikes than anything. But hey, they look awesome.
We have awakened to a galaxy blighted by upstart empires. The unworthy now infest our domain, but their doom is upon them. Our king has returned, and at his word, the dynasties mobilize for war. None shall stand against us. We are the eternal scythe. We are the conquerors of gods. This galaxy is ours.
So that was an interesting video. I cannot say a lot about the Necrons, but it is very clear the Silent King is on its way. But we're talking about the box, and here's the Overlord with a new hyperphase glaive weapon. I have no idea what that will do, but we'll probably see that in a later update. And an Tachyon arrow. If that's still about the same, it's a short range heavy weapon. Heavy with, high strength weapon. Assault weapon, I believe it was the rules, but don't quote me on that. I don't play Necrons. I must say, I like the look of this model. It looks very simple, yet very regal. It looks amazing. The Royal Warden. He looks even more brutal. Again, no idea about the weapon, so it just looks awesome. Very shooty. It will be a kind of the lieutenant of the Primaris. And something that's not too bad to have with the Necrons anyway. And it looks, like I said, brutal. I'm not playing Necrons, but if I cannot get rid of my Necron part of my box, I don't mind having these guys. The Plasmancer, the way they talked about it, it sounds a lot like it's gonna be, in game terms, a Psyker. It works with plasma. Not sure if they mean the blood or hyper heated air. Probably the latter. This model, it looks creepy as frack. And I like that. He is floaty. He's standing on his staff and whatever those things are. His abdomen are basically a stinging tail. And his head, single eye, looking bored and staring at you at the same time. This guy is just awesome. If it is not for just this guy, I don't mind not getting rid of my Necrons. And then the murder buckets, crypto trolls. The opinions are literally divided on these guys. I like them for their craziness. They look like something built quickly to throw at the enemy and not care about, and easy to fix, easy to make, easy to discard. They are trolls, exactly what the name implies for the Plasmancer, I believe. And then this guy, I forgot the name, but it is brutal AF. Some people don't like the claw. I find it amazing. It's a tripod, it's weird, it's amazing. And then these destroyers. The other might be an elite choice or an HQ choice for these guys. But here we have the regular troop choices. And we see immediately 3 types of weapons. Yeah, 3 types of weapons. Not sure if what they will be doing, but again, if these are running at you, no matter what weapon you're holding, you're like from, oh fuck. And that I like. And then, I forgot the name of this one. It will probably be more of a buffer unit. It looks, again, creepy AF. Though not brutal. But in a way, when this comes at you, you're like from, what is it? What's gonna do to me? Oh no. Oh help. yes, again, I like it. It fits the aesthetics perfectly. And then, yeah, sorry, I forgot all the names, but this was something with a reanimator. With that, it suggests it will help with the reanimation protocols and repair units, maybe even the bigger ones, or units that were no longer able to do so. And it is spindly. It's many glowing things. Makes it again look creepy AF. It's more like a Dunwich horror show now than Egyptian overlords. And I like it. They are changing in their style without changing the aesthetics, and I like that. And then we have the scarabs. They have also gotten an overhaul. I didn't dislike the old scarabs, but these ones, they do look better. They look more necron tier. They look more creepy. They look more swarm-like. If this is coming at you, you're like from, oh, scuttlebutt about here. These look like the little vacuum cleaners on the floor that will take everything apart. So yeah, it works. It works perfectly. And then, these are actually the only models I don't like. Then again, I didn't like the old warrior, so there's not much change here. I don't like the warriors at all. The weapons, they're just okay. I'm not sure if it is the old Gauss rifle and the new weapon, or if both weapons are new. I wonder how they will implement it, if everyone needs to have the same, or if it is possible to mix them. I reckon the first one though. They are the bread and butter of any army, or necron army. And I do like that they are more standing upright and more damaged and stuff like that. But yeah, model-wise, I like these the least. Again, that's just personal opinion. Others like them a lot. They're okay. And looking at them at the technical view, they do look good. The sculptor did a good job on them. And then the core book. This does not look like a rule book. This looks like an amazing art book, amazing novel. The art is just brilliant. So yeah, this will be one of the most important books, and it will be in their hardcover, looking amazing. The Edge of Silence, talking about the lore of the models inside, and obviously the data sheets inside of all the models. Yeah, I cannot say more about it until I have it in my hands. I would not be surprised if there are a few missions in there, although I'm not sure if there will be missions in there, because you got the main rulebook, and this is not a beginner's set. This is for anyone playing the game. Again, an overview and a lot of transfers. A few things that really stand out: Raven Wing and Deathwing iconography, meaning basically for every army they are available in the good way. Not sure if just a token from here we got everything on one sheet and we put it in there, or anything else, but yeah. That was it for this video. How many boxes will you be getting? I'll try to get my hands on at least 2 and hope to trade away or sell away my Necrons. If not, I got my ideas for them. I really like those bikes. I want more of those bikes and even more of those bikes. So yeah, tell me what you think of the models. That was it for this video. I might make some more today, or tomorrow to catch up, but I'll probably lag behind anyway. I hope you're all well, everybody stay safe, and see you all next time. Bye bye.